What is good? It is the O Show. And everything probably sounds way better. I was listening to the VODs, and the microphones sound like ass. Like, you guys can tell me that. You can say, man, it sounds really bad. But if my testing was correct, this should sound delicious. Does this sound like butter into your ears? I hope you're having a lovely Saturday evening. I just got back from going up to Los Angeles for a few days. Had an awesome time there. Let me take a sip of my drink here, and then we'll get things going. Alright, me hearties, we should be good to go. Just get this set up. Voila. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we're currently starting a clear out a cave quest. And I think I've sufficiently looted up. It's been a minute. Let me just take a quick look at what I've got going on here. My Wabajock is out of juice, regrettably. I remember I'm pretty out of potions of healing, which is a little bad. But I think I'll be able to make it happen as long as I play intelligently. See, the Library of Davo is off to a pretty good start here. That's excellent. Okay. Now remember I picked up that roll of paper because, well, A, it looks like a doobie. And B, I needed to craft a book of crafting recipes. Okay. Make sure all my favorites are good to go. Yep, got my scimitar and my shield. That's probably what I want to do. And there are a bunch of Draegr in this cave, so hopefully this scroll will come in handy. Are you getting a bit of crackling from the microphone? I do have a fan on. Could be it. I do have one thing I can try for the crackling to see if it's related to the hardware. Give me just a second and I'll try that real fast. Alright, does that change the fuzz at all for you guys? Or what's the story? And while we're at it, how is the voice to game volume? Should I bring the voice up a bit, or are we good to go? Might as well take this opportunity to fix all the technical issues while we can. Alright, cool. I knew that I would fix it. Excellent. Now could you, since you guys are being so kind and helpful, JF Kraken and Professor Willis, could you let me know about the voice to game audio? Is it balanced well too? I was fucking with it earlier, but I've only been home like half a day from LA, so I didn't have a bunch of time. Hello everyone, by the way. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday evening. I'm prepared to kick back on the infinite couch with you guys and play some Skyrim. But thanks for helping me out getting the audio set up. It's really for you, you know. I want you to have an enjoyable, immersive experience. Voice to game is good? Okay, cool. I'll like bump the mic stand some so you can hear it. Ha 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 ha. But at least I have like a mic stand that's near my face. Cool. Just let me know if later on I need to bring up my voice. That's the one thing I can see from the levels, is I might have to step up the voice a little bit. Maybe not. Just let me know. Don't be shy. Again, like, some of the VODs I listened to were such ass quality. I was like, y'all should have been yelling at me in the chat to fix it. So don't be shy. If it sounds fucked up, let me know. I will fix it. Now I do remember the Draegr in here kind of handed my ass to me. But that's alright, you know, I'm brave and such. And just if in case you're just tuning in, I'm doing The Man Who Cried Wolf. A representative from Dragon Bridge has appealed to the court in solitude for help investigating Wolf Skull Cave. Falk Firebeard has asked me to clear out the cave. That's what I'm working on right now. The overall playthrough is that I'm a alik'r deserter, a red guard, and I'm seeking my own fortune in Skyrim instead of doing whatever Hammerfell tells me to. I used an alternative start mod so that I can start the main quest when I want to, and dragons don't spawn until I want them to. So right now I'm actually in the northern part of Skyrim, near Solitude. If you're new to the OSHA, welcome, by the way. There's a lot of good info down below the channel. I do tend to take things pretty slow, pretty immersive, try to interact with the chat. Cool, got my lantern on. I'm not trying to really be cheeky-breeky. I'm down to have my lantern, you know, let the enemies see me as much as I can. I actually should walk around with this out, then switch to the shield when it's time. I'm kind of going for one-handed destruction, blocking, light armor. But I'm not really trying to be sneaky, because it seems to kind of really simplify things into sneak, apply arrows or daggers, and repeat. I'm even using an immersive HUD that I can toggle, so try to keep things pretty nice. If you want a comprehensive list of the mods I use, maintained by the illustrious Steak, you can just type !Skyrim mods into the chat, and that'll give you a link. I'm always amazed at just looking at all the texture packs I have installed. It looks so nice. I fuck around forever just staring at walls and shit. Oh yeah, another thing I'm looking for some feedback on is the noise gate. If I'm clipping out, you know, like at the bottom, or if you can hear everything I say. I was playing around the noise gate a bit as well. Take a quick opportunity here for the fashion lovers. Okay, so I'm looking right now. Yeah, that actually deserves a little wine break here. Let me take a sip here. Hard to like play the game and sip wine at the same time. It's a very dangerous proposition. What's good, everybody? Starting to file in. I hope you all are having an excellent weekend, man. I had an awesome like week. I like partied the last couple of days in LA, so it feels like I already had my weekend, but now it's actually the weekend. It's like, holy shit. Bonus. Let's see, I believe what F5 is quick save in Skyrim. Alright. Wheezy, GPV. What's up, y'all? Yo, Wheezy, it's been a minute, man. I saw that you were tweeting to be hyped to be able to catch the stream. I'm glad you're here, man. I love Ice Spike because you might have noticed the skeleton knelt down. It does like stamina damage, so most enemies will like fucking fall over, flop around like a fish for a minute. It's a great opportunity to stab them in the head. You what, mate? I'm gonna have to jump in the hole. Really? That seems unwise, but I guess an adventurer has to do what an adventurer has to do. It seemed as if I missed a ledge up there that could have been important, but c'est la vie. That's the true RP, is when you walk around everywhere. That's how you know you're really role-playing. I did grab a pickaxe, so if I find some ores, that'd be nice. Nobody gave me any feedback in the chat about the noise gate. I'm assuming it's perfect as well then? Are we full perfect all around on the audio right now? How are we with the frame rate? How's it look? Come on, guys. Tell me. I want to make it beautiful for you. Azul asks, you ever played Eve Divine Cybermancy? That is in the future of the OSHA. But I haven't played it yet, no. Let me grab a drink here. Oh, Kraken, you were talking about the noise gate too? My bad. Alright, cool. Just let me know if something fucks up. I'm trying to like perfect it, but I think I'm pretty close. A quick heads up as well. I'm gonna have to go pick up my girlfriend from work probably at like, I don't know, around 7:30 or 8 or something like that. Maybe 8:30 sometime then. It's not for a few hours, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I plan on probably doing a pretty long stream because the weather is being cooperative. But I will have to take a little bit of an extended break to go get my girlfriend from work. Holy fuck. What has Davo gotten himself into here?
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema.
Holy shit. Just like JF Kraken says, looks like a party. And every party needs a pooper. Davo. Alright. Yo, so I'm growing my beard out, right? Because my girlfriend says she wants it to be like braidable so I could be like a cool Viking warrior. And like, I have wine in my beard. Isn't that fucked up? Do I have arrows even equipped? To be real, I don't think that I do. So let's do scimitar and see if ice spike, maybe flames, can take this down. It can. Alright, good. Now I'll switch it up. Try to ice spike this dude. No, no. Oh shit, Magica. Chill, chill. Regain.
I'll see you burn.
You get him? Hype. Alright. GPV says, that's real, man. You gotta get shit stuck in your beard. Yeah, it can be enjoyable. If it's something like wine, yeah. But the food thing is kind of obnoxious. I definitely have to do a little more thorough like cleanup session after I eat. So like any projectile will knock those down, even an icicle. Good to know. What's good, everybody? Getting comfortable on the Infinite Couch, by the way. It is the O Show. Been a little minute since I streamed. I was visiting some friends in LA, doing my thing. I did nail this necromancer directly through the face with an icicle. That's gotta count for something. Ooh, a Tonto. I was actually hoping we'd encounter some of the items from immersive weapons. Looks very cool. And the robes are actually worth a little bit. Plus, we can play dress up. Oh, hey, moonstone ore. That's actually quite nice. And it looks like I can lure some people into a trap, so you know, everything's kind of turning up Davo. If there's anything that comic books and film have taught me, it's that interrupting rituals like this is a great idea. Rarely ever leads to any misfortune or problems. It's actually very cool to do, I've discovered. Did we get everybody with my ambush? Was that all of you? Alright. I'm happy to report that the trap was successful. It was just, I suppose, targeted against the wrong people, but you know, you placed an excellent trap. Kudos. JF Kraken says, dressed like a hermit, hunched over a mine, slowly picking at the earth. Ah, that is true Skyrim bliss. Couldn't have said it better myself, man. Alright, someone's definitely mad up there. Ooh. I missed. Ooh, I missed 2 times. I think we're gonna have to slug this one out. Superior Redguard swordsmanship wins out. You know what they say? Once you go curved, you never swerve. He's like, oh shit. How about the... That had like a Count of Monte Cristo feel to it, you know, like a fight on the stairs. They just don't really cast too many destruction spells in the Count of Monte Cristo. We did get a level though, that's lovely. Gotta have a level up sip of wine here. Davo seems quite jittery, says Wheezy. Do you mean like my... Ooh, shit. Sorry, I hit the mic. Do you mean like my mouse? Is that what you're talking about? I have like a really high sensitivity. I wouldn't say I'm jittery. Maybe you're jittery. I beat up my mic so bad. Does it still sound okay? Basically, you guys need to be constantly on guard for mic problems and just tell me. I know how to fix them, but like... Basically, it's a boxing match between me and my mic the whole broadcast. Dazul says he just needs more wine. Kinda true, I'm pretty thirsty. The juking when I play Elder Scrolls, at least Skyrim, is the enemy launches its attack at whatever space you're standing in when it attacks. So if you move, even melee attacks will usually miss. Does that make any sense? So I kind of juke their swing, and then I can come in and get a hit. I was like, how long is the spinny camera gonna fucking take? Jesus. Alright. So like that, like for instance, if I was fighting a guy, and I saw him enter into an attack animation. If I like quickly like move here, he's gonna attack like that. That I can be like, haha, or like, ah, you know. You feel me, my brother? Oh yeah, I forgot I was fighting my way up the stairs. What's good, by the way, if you are just getting comfortable on the Infinite Couch, it is the O Show. Starting things off with some very immersive Skyrim. If you're curious about the collection of mods I'm using, you can actually just type !Skyrim mods into the chat and get a link. But we'll be sticking with this for several hours. And so long as everything's good to go, I'll keep streaming and we'll switch it up to something else later on. Not 100% sure what yet, though. We'll have to see. But I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. Take a load off. Enjoy your Saturday evening watching me play video games. If you're new to the broadcast, there's a bunch of information down below. And there's like 1.5 million chat commands. Actually, only 25. That you can run for more info. I always forget to level up in Skyrim. I don't know why. I think it's tradition. Alright, Redguard have a really nice ability called Adrenaline Rush that lets you recover stamina. I consistently seem to struggle a bit with Magicka, so I think I'll stick it there for now. Now this is going to be the tough choice. I did bust into Novice Destruction. Apprentice Destruction is not available until, what, 30? Can I have that? Please, give me that one. Alright. Oh, it's actually only 25. So if I was like a smart player, I would hang on to this level until I hit 25 Destruction. But I'm not a smart player. So let's take a look. You grab the first level of block. I could pick up Fighting Stance, which is actually a really good choice. Despite me having a nice stamina regen, it's awesome to be able to hang on to your stamina pool. So I'm gonna grab Fighting Stance out of the one-handed tree here. Cha-ching. And there we go. If I do get like bum rushed by a bunch of Draegr, as they seem to like to do in Skyrim dungeons, I'd like to use that scroll.
Yes! Return me to this realm! As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summoned with words bound by blood. What? What are you doing, you fools? You cannot bind me to your wills. Summoned with words bound by blood. You ants don't have the power to bind me.
Noted. Extra-dimensional entities not very fond of being bound to the will of mortals. Ooh, that one hurt. Oh, shit. Alright, drink. Equipped. This guy's a toughie. I gotta move. His attacks are like draining my stamina. It's pretty crazy. Ooh. That counterattack. Oh shit, oh shit. Yo, pulling that arrow was your fucking mistake, sir. And my boon. Holy shit. If you're curious why some of these fights are really tough, it's because of this mod I have installed called Dual Combat Realism. And it's actually on that mod list that I think is already linked in chat, the Skyrim mods. If you're looking for something that makes the game more difficult in a non-cheesy way, man, as you can see, Dual Combat Realism does the job. I love it. Makes every fight like exhilarating. Let's take a look. This bow does 11 damage. My bow does 16. Alright. The arrows I have are 8 damage arrows, 12 damage arrows. Hype. Alright, so you can take those and those, and I will take your much better Ancient Nord arrows. Thank you, sir. And I'm actually going to equip those so I can use them this time. I love the magic stains in Skyrim, how ice spells will leave magic stains around and shit like that. Whoa, does that cloak have a skull on the back of it? It does, actually. Is that identical to the necromancer cloak that I have already? I think so. Yeah, alright, cool. That's hype. It has like a skull, but you can only see it at a certain angle. Pretty spooky. Oh, we got some Grumpies incoming. Alright, alright. Nicely done. You're a tricky guy. Ah! Yeah, I think I can. This guy a little tougher. Oh shit. Bested. Okay. So all fashionables standing around aside, got a little bit of a fight ahead. For fuck's sake. No, that's not what I wanted. I wonder if shields protect against magic like at all. Oh shit. The lack of healing potions is going to make this a little bit tricky. I was thinking like maybe I should do the extremely boring thing and go hunt for healing potion ingredients before going through this dungeon. But I foolishly decided, nah, I'll be good to go. Let me take a look and see if this scroll might help me with those two little Drager right there. But I don't want to waste it in case there's like a tougher thing. I think this is just a situation where I'm going to need to just play until I get good. Try to save a bit closer here so it's less obnoxious. I could try to be sneaky as well if I have to do this too many times. Do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, let's see if the shield can help me here. For fuck's sake, man. There's so many little dildos. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Cut it out. Yo, there's so many mobs over there, it's crazy. Alright. Let's get cheesy with it. Look at him ward up. Look, man. Gotta do what's best for me. You know? Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, let's get safe and heal for real. They have arrow technology as well. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. So I can't actually see them, which is a little problematic. Okay, that got one. Oh, well, hello. See, their AI is all good because of that mod. Alright. Let's try the shield. Have at thee. No? Alright. Bust out ice spike. I'm here. Where are you? Where are you? Come in.
When I find you, you're dead.
I don't know if that's true, ma'am.
You can take me?
I'm hoping that yes, I can.
That's the best you can do?
Yes, I'm doing the best I can, ma'am. Well, this is a bit of a tough little encounter. This is enjoyable. I didn't want those, though. Okay. Okay. The divide and conquer strategy here seems to be doing a little bit of work. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, my Wabajock is regrettably depleted of charge right now. Like Professor Willis was saying. What's good, everybody? Just getting cozy on the infinite couch. By the way, it is the O show. Chillin'. Enjoying some Skyrim here with Davo, the alik'r deserter. Getting immersed and so on. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday evening. If you're new to the broadcast, welcome. There's a lot of good information down below the video. If you're on the Twitch website, of course.
Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
What if I wanted to participate in your ritual? What would you guys say to that? Do you think we could make something happen with that? Mindzo says it's Sunday morning for me. Well, I hope you're having a good Sunday morning. The O show is a part of a complete and balanced breakfast. You are receiving a steady supply of vitamins T, H, and C right now, so you can start your day right.
Stop the intruder.
You have a lot of those hit points things, lady. Alright, alright. I'm no dummy. Really just in a day's work to prevent some necromancer scum from binding an extraplanar entity to their will. It was my pleasure. It was truly my pleasure. Cuttlefish says, isn't Davo more of a Khajiit name rather than a human one? A, I am a red guard. And B, racist. Racist. Fucking racist. The ice spike through the face is like a Davo signature move. Green cloak, huh? I'll take that for fashion time. Well, I mean, it'll curry a little bit of favor with Falk Firebeard, but as far as loot goes, not the hypest situation. GPV says that he takes offense to the pose that I've left this young lady in. Alright. Try to get a more appropriate. Here. How is this pose? Is that one a little bit better? Down there. I hope so. I hope that's better. Oh, there we go. There's the big, beautiful chest that I was hoping for. Hello. What do you have? Gold. Imperial Bow of Dismay. A bow with the fear effect. Fear effect's pretty fun. Definitely going to add that to my enchantment repertoire. Couple soul gems. Some crappy boots. Alright, what I'd like to do real quick, see if I can't charge up my Waba. I did pick up a full soul gem. Alright, got a little bit of Waba juice in case I need to unleash the wrath of Sheogorath on some fools. How's it going, Gatsby? What's good, man? Welcome back. Nice to see you, sir. Well, to see your name, you know, that's kind of really what's up. I don't see you. I haven't installed cameras in all of y'all's houses yet. That's once I have the sub button. Once I have a sub button, that's when, if you subscribe, part of the terms of service is I can install a camera in your house. Then I can see you when you watch the stream, you know? Actually, you know what? My Snapchat is the same as my Twitch name. If you want to Snapchat me pictures of you watching the stream or of your penis. The skeleton's waving his last goodbye right here. Gatsby says, about to head out, but I wanted to stop by and say hi. Appreciate that, man. Hope you have a good night. Well, that's lovely. That is, Wolf Skull Cave cleared out. Think we ought to play a little bit of dress up. Everybody loves fashion, right? So this is kind of what I'm rocking right now. I have a backpack, some ancient Nord arrows, I have Forsworn armor, and a Forsworn cloak. Okay, this is kind of my adventuring set. Then when I'm in town, I don't want to look like such a ruffian, so I usually wear fine clothes, a circlet, I think that's the only changes I've been making so far. So that's kind of my in-town look. That way I look a little more like a Red Guard, you know, warlord should. But I keep some of the scariness, you know, so people know not to fuck with me. So my first kind of dress up here is let's play around with some cloaks. For instance, the Necro cloak is black. I actually think it looks a little bit cooler. I've also got this green cloak. That looks a little more like friendly. I also like this gather at the front, the clasp there. But I think the Necromancer cloak looks the coolest. And I think it goes with the armor as well. Alright. So, what are these? Let's go back to the in-town set. But actually, let's take a look and see what the robes even look like. Those look kind of cool, but I think I like my fine clothes for in-town better. Yeah, I think those look cooler. The robes are neat, but... Alright, what about... Was there anything else? I think Necromancer robes look the same. They just have that skull on the front. Okay, cool. Well, let's switch back to our adventuring shit. We're out in the cut right now. But I will switch to that cloak. Alright, alright. I like it. And basically this is just fodder. Kinda need to beef up my stock of potions here a bit. But I did get some moonstone ore, that's pretty groovy. Tell you what though, we've been at it for just about an hour, a little over, and just completed a quest here. So why don't I make a full save here, and we can all take a little break together here before we continue on, shall we? I think it sounds good to me. Very good. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out, spending your Saturday evening here on the Infinite Couch. It is the O Show. We are taking a break here for a couple minutes. Afterward, we'll be back with more of the Skyrim playthrough as Davo, alik'r deserter, and all-around badass. During the break, I always try to recommend that you actually stand up, get your blood flowing, maybe stretch, get a little fresh air. That's the type of stuff I do. It just makes the whole experience a lot nicer. If you're new to the broadcast, there's a bunch of good information down below the video. Take care of yourself for a couple minutes. We'll meet back here on the Infinite Couch for some more Skyrim. What a lovely break that was. Hope it was lovely for you as well. It is the O show. I know there are a lot of rumors, but it is the O show. Gonna continue things here with some Skyrim. Doing an immersive roleplay circle jerk playthrough as Davo, alik'r deserter, mercenary for hire, very fashionable Redguard model. I really appreciate your patience with the breaks. I know I probably take more or longer breaks than most streamers, but I'm also way sexier than most streamers. So in the end, all things balance out. Chemist says the long breaks give enough time for a proper fap. Moose also likes the long breaks. I like taking long breaks too. I don't necessarily take them every hour, but I don't know. I think it's mostly because I do a lot of like athletic stuff IRL, and I'm used to standing up and at least doing some stretching every hour or two, so. But I like it because it's my sneaky way to try and encourage some of you guys to do a little stretching and moving around too, so. I like the long breaks as well. I just know that sometimes it can be impatient, you know? Notorious GPV says we all have to poop sometime. That's very true. I wasn't pooping though. I would let you know if I was. Alright, so I do need to return to Solitude to let Falk Firebeard know that we took care of this problem here. Though I could go ahead and work on some other quests. I do think I actually want to try to make some healing potions, maybe enchant some of my equipment, you know, power up my level, that type of thing. So I think we'll just ride on back to Solitude, have a word with Mr. Firebeard, and then do some perhaps boring but very chill inventory management, disenchanting, and so forth. It's kind of funny that the road sign says Solitude is that way when you can actually ride down this trail and get there as well. Robot Battalion says sometimes Davo needs to leave the 120-degree steaming room. That is true. It's still pretty warm, but I gotta say I'm pretty blessed. It's not feeling too bad tonight. LA felt really nice. LA had some awesome weather while I was up there. And tonight, I mean, it's humid, but it's like probably in the 70s or 80s, so it's actually kind of not too bad. San Diego's crazy. Dude, Maik the Liar is my fucking homie. Anyone who hangs out on the Infinite Couch regularly can tell you
Maik has heard it is dangerous to be your friend.
that Maik has heard it is dangerous to be my friend. Maik is
People
like
of Skyrim are more minded about certain things.
supposed to be rare, but he shows up at least once per stream. So I think that I'm just blessed and that Maik loves me.
Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
But I never push it with Maik, you know? Nice to see you, Maik. Appreciate you making your regular appearance on the stream. Catch you later. Moose says, hey, it's a free sauna. That's a good way to look at it. It's a good way to look at it. I am very blessed, though, that I'm moving in January to Northern California. And, I mean, our place is going to have air conditioning and stuff, so even if it is hot, we'll be good to go. I appreciate y'all's concern, though. That's kind of cool. That a group of anonymous strangers on the internet actually cares whether or not my house is hot as fuck. Kind of nice of you guys. All things considered.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. Emperor's cousin, remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces, secure that import deal, and lead the way to an audience with the Emperor. Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
Who the fuck are you talking to? Are you guys on skooma right now?
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
Please, someone do something.
Indeed, if we ever get there.
Somebody help!
Take your best shot. Beg for your miserable. I cannot.
It's all good. It's like a thing orcs do. It's like how they get to Orc Valhalla. It's all good. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
Hey, this guy might be in trouble. I haven't decided yet. How's his wife treat me?
Speak to my husband if you must.
Okay, fuck you guys.
Thought I heard something.
Excuse me, peasant, but you know, you guys have an important wedding to get to. Don't run. It's embarrassing. Peasant. Extreme badass. It's hard to tell, really. I think I'm gonna go with the latter. Oh yeah, I should turn off my travel lantern. It's daytime. How silly of me. It's okay, buddy. It's all good. Just clean up some of this trash around here and we'll be on our way, okay? Does anyone in chat know off the top of their head what the orc god is named? Because essentially, orcs go on this pilgrimage in order to find someone who can take them down in battle. And it's the only way to get into Orc Valhalla, essentially. So they fit in quite well in Skyrim. I know that the orc god in Elder Scrolls lore starts with the M, but I can't fucking remember it because I'm a stoner. Nice. Now mine is better. The insta-kill animation I got against his wife was incredible. My dude, like, leapt off of here and stabbed her through the shoulder, and she, like, collapsed onto this lower tier. It was very cinematic. Alright, red leather versus the one I actually have is brown leather. Yo, red leather looks like it has the more fashion component to it. Can I equip it from here? I think I can. Cool, and then we'll store the other one on her. Perfect. Alright guys, we got a little dress up to play with our new toys. Shit. Because that guy ran his mouth, we now have this fur collar to check out. There's also a ruby circlet versus the onyx. I think the ruby one looks better, so I think I'll keep a ruby one for when we are visiting town. Let's check out the fur collar. It does not replace cloak. It's just an additional thing you can wear. That's very awesome. Let's take a look at it. It doesn't seem to apply correctly, exactly. So it kind of looks like a hedgehog attached to my chest. I don't know if that's gonna be part of the fashion there. Let's see what it looks like with the fine clothes. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Okay, fur collar. Is it worth even selling? Yeah, it weighs hardly anything. Okay. Looks terrible though. See, it's not always a fashion win. Not always a fashion win. One thing I'll show you guys who might be new to the Skyrim playthrough real quick is with convenient horses, one of the mods on my mod list, you can actually store things in your saddlebags on your horse. I don't have anything right there right now, but definitely something down the road. Once you've leveled, you have like several different sets of equipment you might want to switch between. You can just stick them in your saddlebags. It's pretty cool. JC Vok got it. Malakath. Chemist says Grummish D&D humor. I might be one of the only people in the channel who knows who Grummish One Eye is, but man, I've been really jonesing for some tabletop. Here with the new year, I'll have a game up of Dungeon World that I'll be streaming probably about twice a month. I'm trying to get more and more content because I would really would like to see the channel grow, and I've got a lot of cool ideas. With this convenient horses mod, you can also harvest things off the ground. I think I made it G actually for ground. So if I'm near like a alchemy ingredient on my horse, I can hit G, I think. Did I make it G? Let me check and actually see what the key binding is. I did make it G. Alright, well as you can see, it's maybe a bit fussy. I think it has to be like in front of your horse. Does that make any sense? So if I'm like here, I should be able to harvest it. Maybe not. There we go. You kind of have to spam it. So convenient horses allows you to bind a key to harvest things off the ground. But alert, just like you saw there, which is why I love live streaming, because you really see things how they are. You do need to spam the key to be able to interact with the thing on the ground. But it even lets you speak to quest givers from horseback, so very convenient, just like the mod says. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but apparently the caravans that you find around Skyrim are actually magical as hell. The more you know. I love the cloaks for Solitude, and actually all the cities have really nice cloaks, but Solitude is particularly cool looking.
Stay out of trouble, Red God.
Racist. Alright, let's put on our in-town equipment. So what are we gonna do? A ruby circlet. And some fine clothes. Okay. Someone said try the fur collar without the headdress on. Nah, it still is terrible. Worth a shot though. Worth a shot. Okay. There we go. Respectable.
Say the college has been snooping around Sorthon. Mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that.
I agree. What's good, everybody? Just now getting cozy on the Infinite Couch. It is the O Show. Enjoying some Skyrim as Davo. Alik'r Deserter. You new folks who've just joined recently, could you let me know how the stream is looking and sounding? I'm still trying to dial in my microphone and my stream settings, but I think it should be pretty good. I always like to try to ask everybody because everyone's gonna have like a different experience, so if you wouldn't mind, let me know how it looks and sounds.
Divine's bless. Spare some gold for a veteran? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. It's best you leave me be.
Alright, so I gotta head to the Blue Palace to talk to Falk first off.
Neat.
I am wearing a necromancer cloak, but no one seems to mind. It's probably my curved sword.
Pardon me.
Mazo says, you always say you're working on your settings, but they always seem pretty good. Well, that's, you know, perfection.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls.
It's never truly 100% perfect. You always should be striving, you know? Richkill says, can you make the game full screen
Helgen got hit by a dragon.
without the sidebars? Unfortunately, I can't because I have a 16:10 monitor. So, like, even if I didn't have the sidebars, Twitch would put them there, and they would just be black. So I figured I'd do something with them. But when I do have the money, I'll probably get a 16:9 monitor as my main, and I'll use this one as my second. But for now, yeah, I got a 16:10, so the bars are here to stay. My apologies. Badu says the mic volume is only a little bit louder than the game volume. Can you guys hear me okay, or should I bump it up a notch? I can increase it a little bit. Let me know. What do you guys think? Increase my mic volume a little bit, or are we good where we're at? If you guys would just let me know in chat, I'd appreciate it.
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. You are free to leave.
I should put this on. These guys don't know how to, like, light their interiors.
What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave?
They like it gloomy. They're very goth.
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave?
Bidoof says, are we at 1080 or 720? I'm non-partnered, so 720p, 60 frames a second. Alright, mic possibly a little lower. I think I'll actually just keep it where it's at for now and listen to the VOD, and then maybe reduce it then. But alright, cool.
Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them. You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
Mic is a tad loud compared to the game. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit louder, but I'll keep it for now just because I tend to run the mic a little loud so that if I get far away from it or something, it'll be still good to go, but I'll listen to the VOD. But it sounds like the input is mic could come down some and game could come up a little, which could be true. So I'll take a look. Appreciate you guys letting me know. As long as it's not unbearable now, we're good to go. It looks like the Blue Palace considers me a friend now, so that's nice. Everybody probably remembers the fun we had in here. Congratulations, Mazo, for starting your first proper Let's Play on something awful. I guess. Uncommon Taste. It's that cookbook that everyone in Skyrim talks about, and now I have a copy. Rich Kill,
hello.
thank
Just
you for
tidying
following, man. I do appreciate it. And that does get us just a little bit closer to unlocking Chivo number 2.
Watch your feet. Just clean there.
So big ups, man. Well done.
Jarls come and Jarls go, but the good cook stays for a life. And I'm a very, very good cook.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy that I can loot up the Blue Palace now. There's probably some good shit. Alright, so we will be in a bit of a chilled out looting phase here. So if you have any burning questions for Davo, now is the time. Because I'm going to be snooping around here, looting it up a bit, disenchanting some items, crafting some potions, and being very sexy. They can't see me because I'm emanating light right now. That's how sexy I am. I appreciate y'all's feedback on the audio. I will take a look at the VOD and remember what you said. I don't 100% remember, but I think there's actually a disenchanter in the Blue Palace. I want to say. It did look like that one of the nobles threw a fit and tossed a platter onto the ground, but with overprivileged nobility. That's actually a steal, huh? They still don't trust me with that, huh? With overprivileged nobility, that's probably a common thing to see them throw a fit. I think I'm gonna grab this eye patch, you know, just to have one. It's a good and important part of dress up. Books. I love books in the Elder Scrolls games. I think it's legitimately one of my favorite and probably the most clever implementations of lore in a game ever is like actually physical books you can loot. Every Elder Scrolls game I always have to build an expansive library. Alrighty, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and drop off any duplicate books I might have going on. Let me grab a sip of my drink here, guys. Take a look at chat. SS14 says, I feel like they hire staff just for the books. How do I get that job, dude? I would write Elder Scrolls lore all day. And Richkill asks, why do so many streamers have face cams? I've thought about it a lot myself. I think it adds a little bit of a personal connection to the stream. Kind of like you're hanging out with somebody. But I kind of agree with you, Rich. I don't think the cam adds a whole lot to the gameplay. And really the only way I would see it is doing it maybe during breaks. I used to have a face cam on my stream because I wanted to try it out before I, pass judgment on it. And at least in my experience, it never really added too much to the game. But I will probably get a webcam at some point once I have a little extra cash, and do the webcam thing during breaks, because it would be kind of neat to be able to show you guys like my cat or random shit. So I do see that appeal, but I agree with you. I think face cam during gameplay, my personal preference is no thank you. Cats of Skyrim. Sounds like a book that's probably right up my alley. I do like that I just had to complete one task for Falk Firebeard, and then it's chill for me to loot like basically the whole Blue Palace. They're like, why is that guy taking all the books and stuff like that? And I'm like, well, I cleared out Wolf Skull Cave, and they're like, oh well. Yo, Joe Chin, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. That does get us just a little bit closer to unlocking Chivo number 2. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Welcome new folks to the O Show, by the way. If you're watching on the Twitch website, a lot of good info below the video. And if you're curious about the mod list I'm using, you can actually just type !Skyrim mods into the chat to get a link to the mod list. It looks like I have a mod installed that lets me loot those candles and put them in my house. That's pretty cool. I'm actually not even sure which one that would be, or if that's part of the vanilla game. Notorious GPV says, we want to see the frozen loincloth that you used to keep cool. Never had to apply it to the genital region, though I will be real. I did have like an ice pack downstairs at one point during the hottest part of the year, but I would, yeah, that's what I kind of mean. It would be kind of funny to be able to show off the frozen bandana I use to stay cool when it's hot. If you're new to this stream, there's this like ongoing battle between me and the hot weather here in San Diego this winter. I live in a house that doesn't have air conditioning, and normally you wouldn't need it, but it's been like so hot that you kind of do. So I've been having to like employ various strategies to stay cool. It's been pretty annoying and hilarious. I think this is the court wizard's bedroom, which is kind of creepy. I definitely don't want to piss them off. Minor healing potion, definitely need that. Alright, so should be able to disenchant some of this stuff now. Okay. So this will give me, let's see, Fortify, Restoration, and Magicka. Why not? I think I'm currently wearing that, right? Let me double check. What magic items am I currently wearing? I'm wearing my Necklace of Resist Frost and my Ring of Minor Magicka. Alright, so I don't really want to disenchant those quite yet. Necromancer robes definitely can disenchant a set of those. Fortify Magicka region. Hang on to that. And yeah, I definitely want to grab that enchantment. That's a pretty neat one. So what enchantments do I know now? I know Fear. I know Fortify Destruction and Magicka region. Fortify Magicka region and Fortify Restoration. So I'm pretty much a noob as far as enchanting goes, but eventually it'll be nice to enchant up some bomb-ass equipment, but I don't think now is the time. So now it's time to sell some shit. Another time-honored Elder Scrolls tradition. GPV says you should make the Noble's fur collar with frost resist. Yo, that's actually a pretty creative idea. I like that. That's pretty good. Too bad it's so hideous though. If it didn't look like a piece of ass, I would genuinely do that. Alright, so I think the plan is going to be to grab a room at the inn. And then, you know, get a nice rest in. Next day, visit the market, sell some stuff, make some potions, you know. And then head on out. Do some more work. Firefist asks, do you use Winter Mist enchantments? I'm not sure what those are. I do not. Welcome, by the way. I do believe that's a new name to the O show. Skyrim is such a beloved game that it
Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
always brings in a lot of fresh faces. So welcome if you're new to the show. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday evening for me, or whatever time it might be for you. The Winking Skeever.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare. Your typical Solitude wench is like the city itself. Stormy exterior, but the charms that lie within.
Mazo says, Devo combines the power of multiple Vikings, death metal guitarists, and weed. I feel like that's probably one of the more accurate descriptions of me I've ever seen.